Hey, what's up? I'm Colleen and welcome to my channel. I've never met a sparkle that I didn't like and met a bully that I did, because being mean is not cool. Awesome people are not mean, so be kind all the time. So welcome to another episode, or the first actual episode, of Mythical, Unearthly, and Makeup. And for this episode, I'll be talking about Dryads because I love the fairy kingdom, and I thought it'd be really fun to start it off with talking about a member of that kingdom. So I'm not going to ramble on and go in with any sort of introduction. I'm just going to get into doing my makeup and talking about the beautiful Dryads. Dryads are normally the nymphs of oak trees, but that term has actually become used in general for nymphs in general. Dryads are known to normally be very shy creatures, except for around the goddess Artemis, who is a known friend of the nymphs. A nymph, or a nature spirit who lives in trees, is believed to be able to take the form of a beautiful young woman, but it's also believed that they live as long as the tree that they inhabit do. So unfortunately, when the tree dies, they unfortunately die too. In Greek mythology, nymphs are any large class of interior female divinities. The nymphs were usually associated with fertility and growing things such as trees, and they're distinguished according to the sphere of nature in which they were connected. There are different types of dryads. There are dryads called the Melai, which I think that's how you pronounce it. I looked it up before and I'm drawing a blank of what it said, but I think that's what it said. And they're tied to ash trees. And the ash tree sisters, they actually tended to the infant Zeus in Rhea's Cretan cave, and Gaia actually gave birth to the Melai. And then there are the Oreads, which are nymphs that lived in the mountains, valleys, and ravines. And then there are the Hamadryads, who have supernaturally long lives. They're tied to the tree. They are tied to their trees, and they are a very integral part of them. When the tree died, a Hamadryad would die with that tree. It's also said that mortals who brought harm to the trees without paying proper respects to the Hamadryads were punished by the gods. Then there were Epilemiads, who were dryads who were bound to apple trees, and they also protected sheep and goats. They're actually described as having hair like apple blossoms or undying wool. They were also known to be guards of the trees that the golden fleece was kept on. When I was looking up pictures of dryads, I found a lot of pictures of like fairies who were like green in color or kind of looked like trees, or who were attached to trees. Pictures kind of like this one and this one. Very like ethereal, beautiful creatures though, but all kind of like the same idea. Dryads had a variety of different powers. They could shape shift between being a human and a tree at will. I just had to say shape shift like 30 times before I actually got it right on camera. Apparently that's a tongue twister for me, which I never knew before. Like I mentioned before, they have exceptionally long lives and they are divinely protected by the gods. And the gods will punish anyone who brings them harm or harm to their trees without paying the dryads respect first. Something else interesting is also said that they will haunt those who caused their demise or the death of their tree. So yeah, be careful in nature. Don't disrespect nature. Which, I mean, we shouldn't be told that anyway. We should be respecting nature because nature is what gives us life. And nature's so beautiful and so innocent. But yeah, if you harm the wrong tree without paying respects to its owner, you could be in big trouble. So I'm going a little overboard on my inner corner by accident. I had to go in. I have a color from Beauty Bar Baby. It's Flakes and it's called Outer Space Nymph, and since we're talking about dryads and nymphs, I had to use it, but I kind of went a little crazy, so I am going to have to pop off camera and fix that up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is my finished look. So that is all I have for you on dryads today. I apologize if I said dryads while I was doing this video instead of dryads. For some reason, I always want to say dryads even though I know that it's dryads. My mind just still wants to say that. So if I did say that while I was shooting this video, I apologize. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I always find everything about the fairy realm enchanting and interesting, and I love it, and I love there's so many different varieties of fairies that you can talk about, so I will definitely be talking about more on this series. I just thought it'd be fun just to kick it off with some dryads. Hope you found them interesting. So anyway, my celestial cupcakes, that is it for this video. So if you liked this video, please feel free to give it a like. If you really liked this video, please feel free to subscribe. If you want to do neither one of those things, that is totally fine. I get it. I know I'm not one of the cool kids, but that's okay. I still thank you so much for stopping by and spending this minute with me. I really appreciate it. I will still send you tons of happy thoughts and positive vibes your way just for stopping by, so thank you. As always, I will have everything that I'm wearing on my face, as well as my Twitter and Instagram handles listed below in case you'd like to follow me there. I post pictures of looks that I do not film, as well as pictures of my pets, and I think they are adorable. But of course, we are all biased when it comes to our fur babies, but oh well. So anyway, me and my little friend right here would like to remind you to be you, do you, love you. Bye!